Good morning, everybody. So, I'm going to talk a little bit today about parenting and in general. I know that everyone's parenting style is slightly different, and some of you may agree with mine, some of you may disagree, some of you may have better ideas than me. But for the most part, parenting is a very private matter in our society. But here's some things that I think should be universal. Number one, if you opt to take your children out of standardized testing, while I completely disagree with these standards in Common Core, you are probably setting them up for a life of failure. If you're worried about having anxiety of taking the test and having bad grades, what's going to happen when they're adults and they have real anxiety over a job or missing income or whatever the case may be? You are coddling and setting them up for failure. If you raise your children to think that second, third, fourth, or any other place other than first is perfectly okay, you are raising them to be a loser. This is my view. You may not share the view, but it is a fact. If you are willing to let your child accept a participation trophy for anything competitive, you are probably willing to let them accept defeat in life, because that's what a participation trophy is, defeat. So, in closing, parenting is a big deal. It's a serious job. You either take it serious, or you're going to be raising a kid living in your basement till you're 50, till they're 58. So what's it going to be? Discipline your children however you choose to. Raise your kids however you want. But don't expect the rest of the world and my kid to take care of your kid if you choose to raise a fucking loser. Because my kid ain't going to be no loser. My kid is going to be able to handle the real world in adversity. If he gets nervous about a test, okay, a lot of people get nervous about a test. You know what you do? You tell them, take it, prepare them. But you don't opt them out because they're scared. This isn't a roller coaster. This isn't a theme park. This is real life. School is your kid's job. If they learn at a young age that it's okay not to do something because they're scared, what's going to happen when they grow older and they have to actually get a job? And what kind of college are these kids going to get into if you're opting them out of these testing? They're going to go and major in feminist basket weaving or gender studies. That's going to be a real lucrative profession. Think about it. Do whatever you want with your kids. Just don't expect my kid and people who raise their kid like I do to clean up the mess that you created.